I deserve services. I pay taxes. Yeah, like every individual. Yeah. Even I don't think if actually I'm among the top in this village to pay taxes, you know, heavy taxes to the Republic of Kenya. But right now, these are the repercussions. What's the name of that guy?
Charles.
He's one who took his page and then started removing them.
This guy has been a hater by the name Ernest, you know. He has been a big hater in my family. Big hater. And right now, he's bringing his madness to my construction. This one, I won't let it go, guys. Let's fight by law, okay? So I'm waiting the police. This is so sad, honestly. This is so sad. I'm just trying to clean everything. Right now, they want to paint me as a mad person, you know, as a bad person here. Like I'm dirtifying the environment.
To the extent that we started to put others there.
Hold like this. Hold the camera properly. Let me hear where are these police. I'm calling the police. They have to be here right now, right now.
Wagwan, my people, greetings to you all. So guys, today I'm sitting in a different place. Let me tell you, hey, it is so hot here in Kenya as I shoot this video. Please, I'm on the road to 1K subscribers. I don't know whether you'll be able to see me or not, but just watch the video up to the end. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Take me to 1K subscribers. By the way, I depend on you. How else will I get to 1K if you are not supporting me? My people, I was so shocked when I watched a video. I think it was early today in the morning, and this video I think it was done by David Jr. yesterday. As I shoot this video, by the way, it is Thursday here in Kenya. So David Jr. did a video from his construction site, and he talked about one thing that, of course, we all know that sometimes people will come to interfere to what you are doing, but with not a good intention. If I can take you back to the history of the Ondaris, we all know that this is a family that really works so hard. They've done everything possible to ensure that they have grown. You know, when you look at Dimwango, she's a content creator. We have David Jr., we have Marwa. In fact, Marwa is the one that introduced the whole family to content creation, and most of the time these people have gone, you know, out of their way to ensure that they create content. Like if I start with Marwa, we've seen Marwa going literally all over the world, surviving on very minimal budget, and most of the time when Marwa goes out there, he brings out content that is authentic, and that is why he has this group of people that are called subscribers that believe in him. On the other hand, we all know about Dimwango. In fact, when I look at Dimwango, I've always said this is a young lady that is so fierce, very confident, very brave, because, you know, that traveling all over the world just alone, and as a woman, guys, some of us can't do that because we are kind of paranoid. We may not feel safe. You know, you travel to a place where you don't have any person, like you don't know anyone. You are walking on the streets alone as a woman. You go sleep in hotel rooms or sometimes in hostels. You know, it may be risky, but Dimwango has always come out of her way to do that. David Jr. has done a lot for himself. And if you've been watching David Jr. for quite some time, you know that David Jr. is more into creating content within his village. Though last year, was it last year or the start of this year? Please let me know at the comment section. We saw David Jr. traveling abroad. He went to the Philippines and he did spend a lot of time there. He also had a moment. He went and visited Lola. We all know Lola, the grandma to Dimwango. You know, David Jr. went there and spent some days in that community. And we've seen David Jr. literally going to other countries, you know, alone just to create content. But majorly, David Jr. does content around his village. That is the village of Nyabohanse. And most of the time, David Jr. is this kind of content creator that has always focused on the vulnerable, if you understand what I mean. Because since I started watching David Jr., I have seen him helping a lot of people right in the village, and these are people that are poor, you know, trying to liberate alcoholics and such. We saw him taking Matiko to rehab, that is in Nairobi. We've seen him supporting majority of these people and trying to change their lives, which is a plus according to me. And by the way, one thing that I always admire in David Jr., is his desire and how passionate he is towards helping this group of people. We saw him creating a lot of content around Morimi. We all know the story about Morimi is equally a drunkard. There's this other boy that is called Brian. He's a drunkard, and by the way, there's a time he was involved in a road accident. We all saw that. McHugh, most of the time, David Jr. does that through the help of his subscribers that believe and trust in him. Now, David Jr., as a young man, he has a long way to go. Of course, that is it is something that we cannot even argue about. We saw him going to the children home not once. Do you understand? And we saw him taking a lot of goodies to the children home and just supporting the lady. And if you remember, the mama was so emotional. She couldn't believe everything that was taken to the orphanage by David Jr. Okay, so the other day, David Jr. came out. In fact, it was yesterday. He came out to complain about someone that was messing around, with him. And from what I have gathered, this guy is Ernest. And we all know that Ernest has always had issues with David Jr. and generally the whole family. So allegedly, David Jr. had taken, or rather gave Brian and his brother work to collect the cement bags and throw them at the garbage site. Do you understand? When you look at that garbage bin, it's not just in Nyabohanse, by the way. Guys, don't allow people to fool you. Those garbage bins are given out by county governments. Like in each county in Kenya, when you go to markets, you'll get the same. Do you understand? And if you're working within the town or maybe within a market, you are free to go and dump whatever in that site. Do you understand? And they pay, by the way, for it, because at the end of the month, that garbage bin has to be cleaned, the litter has to be taken so that it can create more space. And remember, they pay tax for that, because there's no way the county government can be collecting garbage without having some tax. Do you understand? They need some payment. So usually if you come to Kenya, by the way, and you go to all counties and all markets and towns, you'll find bins, such bins that like the one that we saw in David Jr.'s video, which is a plus to county governments, because we need to ensure that our environment is clean. So what David Jr. did, he assigned someone to pick those cement bags and take them to that garbage bin, or if you want, the trash site. And my question is just simple to people like Max One. Where did you want David Jr. to dump that stuff? Do you understand? After all, it is the work of the county government to ensure that they collect once the bin is full, and then they go and dispose it wherever they're supposed to dispose, because people pay for it, including people that stay in estates. If you stay in an estate, like where I stay, we have that place where we dump our litter, and then we have some amount that we pay so that the litter can be collected at the end of the month, and it is usually thrown. They go and dispose it wherever they know. So why would you want to block me from dumping, let's say, my litter to that particular point while I am paying? Like, where would you want me to take my litter? Do you understand? So look at David Jr. He's doing his construction in the market. Where else do these people want him to take the used bags of cement? Where do they want him to go and dispose? I had people, coming up with a lot of suggestions, like David Jr. should have banned, those bags of cement and such. Why should he ban when he has paid for, for the dustbin or whatever? Do you understand? Why should he ban? Why can't he just go and place it there? And it is the work of the county government or to come and do what? And collect, go dispose wherever they need to go and dispose. My people, if you come to Kenya, like, litter collection is very, very different from what I've seen in majority of European countries and America, UK, Canada and such. Most of these countries that I've watched, I think you have different, garbage is thrown to different dustbins. Like, you cannot put everything in the same place. But if you come to Kenya, we don't have such. Do you understand? If you come to Kenya, you're gonna realize that I can, like, for example, in my dustbin, you will find papers, you will find broken glasses, you will find food, the debris, food debris and etc. Do you understand? Like, there's no specific, bin that is meant, let's say, for food wastage maybe broken glasses, polythene bags, and etc. We usually place it in one place, and that is how the system is. Do you understand? So these people, when they come out to fight David Jr. and try to bring him down, David Jr. has all the rights to complain. Why can't he complain? Why can't he complain? After all, he's a Kenyan citizen that has paid for the services. The government of Kenya needs to give him the services through the county government of Migori. Do you understand? So these guys that are coming out to attack David Jr. When I was listening to this guy Masubo, not Masubo, Max One, he said David Jr. Called the police to come and arrest Ernest. Yeah, he deserves to be arrested because, let me tell you, my people, why would he go to the dustbin, or rather the trash point, and pick those bags of cements and scatter them all over? He's trying to make people at the market to be against David Jr. So because they know those used bags of cement are coming from David Jr.'s construction site, and therefore they'll come after David Jr. So David Jr. has to protect himself. And remember, these are people that have been fighting this family like back to back. It is not the first time. If you know what I'm talking about, it is not the first time. And because it is not the first time, David Jr. has all the rights to go and seek help from the authority. Sometimes, let's say maybe he decides let them solve the matter there and there at the market. People can decide to fight. If they fight, again, the naysayers will come after him. So what is the problem with him taking the right measure by going to the authorities? I don't see anything wrong in that. Unless I'm the one that is crazy, you let me know here at the comment section. Remember, it is the same thing that happened to Dee Mwango when she started her construction. Do you remember the guy that blocked the road for her so that she couldn't access? It is the same thing, out of just being envious. Do you understand? This is a family that has been targeted a lot. I think we've been talking about this matter when this issue to do with the hailstorms came to Nyabohanse. Everyone started pointing fingers at the Ondaris. Like it is them that is making the village, to have all these shenanigans, disagreements, fights, and etc. According to them, it is because of the Ondaris. And I look at them and I ask myself, why are they targeting this family, guys? Why are they targeting them? Yes, you may not like them, but why would you even come out in public and insinuate like they don't belong there? They should move out of Nyabohanse. Like, who the hell are you? I have the rights to go buy a piece of shamba wherever I want to. Because I'm a Kenyan, as long as it is within the boundaries of Kenya, I have all the rights to go there and build a home and stay there comfortably without interference from anyone. So these people, when you look at them, it is all about jealous. They're so envious. They don't want to see this family progressing. They do everything within their powers to tell the world otherwise. What they don't know is that the more they talk about this family, the more God blesses them, the more doors open for them. Look at David Jr. now. He's constructing a house for a widow. I know it will bring issues, guys. And they still have their own subscribers. Why can't they tell them, to construct a home for one of their own? Why would they wait until this Ondaris family begins something before they come in and start talking trash about them? My guys, I don't know what to think about this video. Please drop your comment right here. Let me know. Kindly subscribe to this channel. I'm on the road to 1K. Take me to 1K before the end of this year. I rely on you, my people. Don't let me down. Thank you so much and goodbye for now.